We're doing a love reading for the Twin Flame Collective. So, it's an oracle reading. Excuse me. So I think I will do a love tarot portion. I think that, but we'll see if I feel that, and then if I feel that, then we'll do it. So, starting off. Actually, do we have the tree? Oh yeah, we have the trees here, so we have to start off with the trees. Alright, so let's get to her. Love reading. I don't think I've done love readings. I mean, I did Twin Flame, but not like, you know, romantic, lovey-dovey stuff. If it comes up in the cards, like for the Zodiac readings, I mean, it really has to be like the Lover's card, the Emperor and Empress, the Two of Wands. So, yeah. So we're in the living room, so you could possibly hear traffic. Okay, more of that. Okay. So let's see what trees come up. I'm wrapped up in my little blankie right here, so I don't have this, you know, rug touching my bare skin. You know, my raw skin, like not bare skin, like bearskin rug. Like bearskin bears. What is it now? The trees, the wisdom of trees. Yes, wisdom. The wisdom. Oh, let's see if we get the Cryptomeria. Right when I said that, I got a zing in my left neck, the left side of my neck, but that's been happening. All this peeling and I think it's almost over. It feels a lot better. So, yeah, I shuffled. Let's just cut, just to satisfy the masses. All right. Are we right side up? Yeah. Okay. Let's go up here so we can see the card shuffling good. Also, I'm wearing a skirt around the house just to be comfy, so that's why I also have a blanket wrapped around me. Just to cover up. I'm a modest person. I always have been. I used to be a little too modest, where people were like, "Are you a boy?" Or so I'm, you know. I love being the goddess, feminine goddess. So we have Hazel on the bottom, Ash on the top. Beautiful names. Same with this one. Linden. I believe this was the first time I used this oracle deck. So that's my mom's middle name, Lynn. Linseed oil, all that. Okay, so linoleum, Lynn. That's the, it's kind of like, I guess, the Celtic version of Anne. So Linden. Did I open up to the right? The trunk, the healing? I think this is the right section. Yeah, I thought it had an association with the yew tree, because it's right next to it, so. Alright, 49, page 49, which is 7 times 7. Oh, Linden means peace. Yes. See the bumblebee? We'll get to that. Oh, I saw a huge one the other day. Oh my gosh. It was so loud. It was so big. Oh, and there's, well, of course, the rainbow there, but 2 white, you know, possibly doves. If you can see in the picture there. Very faint. So, Linden, the key word is peace. The Deva message. Look at my heart-shaped leaves if you want to understand my affectionate message to you. Try to send out a sense of love and peace wherever you are in the world, regardless of your outer circumstances. Yeah, and I was thinking today, like, a phrase came into my head: give to those less fortunate. And no matter where you are in life, financially, time-wise, time constraint, family, whatever you have on your plate, there's always someone less fortunate. Just like there's always someone stronger, better looking, with more money, this, that, whatever. There's always someone less fortunate. There's always someone with more fortune than you that help you out, okay? And then there's people less fortunate than you, so the little bit that you can give really makes a difference in their life. So, and then people who are more fortunate than you, to them, it's just a little bit that they gave you, but to you, that was a lot of money, okay? $100, that paid your whole PG&E bill or what have you, okay? So, perspective, yes, okay. So, lindens are also known as lime trees. Oh, I love limes. All parts of the trees are valuable. All parts of the tree are valuable. From the inner bark, once used to make rope, to the fragrant flowers, which are an important food for bumblebees. That's right, they are humble. In ancient times, a linden marked the site of the local court of law. In Greek mythology, Philyra, the mother of the centaur Chiron, was transformed into a linden tree. In Norse and Germanic legend, the linden was the sacred tree of Frigga, the mother goddess, and Freya, the mistress of the earth. A tea made from the flowers calms the nerves and soothes digestive problems. So, you are finding life too hectic and demanding. Look for opportunities to be peaceful and quiet each day, even if you can only snatch a minute or two here and there. Go outside and appreciate the beauty you find around you. Yeah, even just snatch a minute here and there, $1 here and there, a smile here and there, whatever you can afford, give back. Okay, this is the flow. Okay, that's how we do. So, next, respects angels. Gotta do it. Gotta do it. Okay, so you can see the cards here. Can you see that? Over just a little bit there. Okay. Okay. We already had coming out here was, what was on the top? Yeah. Gael and Hanael, they've been coming in a lot lately too. Well, ecstasy, that's the card I was thinking of. So peace, oh. Isn't that just the best way to start off? Twin flame. Peace, balanced, heart-centered. conscious existence. What angel wants to visit us today? Besides Gabriel. But if the Gabriel has a message, then okay, let's see what we got. We have 2. So patience keeps coming up in like every deck that has a freaking patience card. Oh, so, and Pat, paternal patience, okay? So, I'm kind of getting this for the, because I was already thinking that, be patient with yourself, and I think I was getting that for the divine masculine. So here's Mikael protecting you while you're, going through this process, and your divine feminine is really anchoring those higher virtues, that higher love, higher, deeper, wider love, wider, okay, and whiter, like as in pure, okay. So patience with this process. Because what I was getting intuitively while I was shuffling was being patient with figuring out what to do. Let me figure out where my arrow is. Okay. Figuring out what to do. It's like you have to be patient first and let the stuff come in and remember, and so that you know what to do. So, and of course, here's Gabriel. So, divine inspiration. It's like the sunlight, the starlight, moonlight penetrating the earth, all those light codes from those sources, the trinity of the texture of the earth, okay? So the sun, the moon, the stars, all of that light is penetrating earth, penetrating our bodies, aligning all the hearts, the wisdom of the heart with the earth, with each other. Okay, so, and the trinity of the luminaries, sun, moon, stars. So as this higher wisdom comes in, be patient. Okay, and divine feminine, be patient with your masculine. Okay, and the more you guys each embody that, the more that momentum grows in that energy. So let's see what we have. Oh, Raziel with Faith, and that's Archangel Michael's Archaea, Lady Faith. And then we have Hanael, okay, and I just mentioned her, or whatever, Hana. So willpower. Okay, and this is, okay, like I was saying with the remembering, okay, the whales. And interestingly enough, I didn't mention that, but when I was reading for the Rosa Azores, that video that I did, the Wikipedia for the site for the Azores, they were mentioning like, industry there, and they said something about the whaling industry. Okay, so that made me think of that, but I didn't mention it, and then this reminded me to, so that was an important message. Just like when I was getting patience again, but I'm like, really, patience again? I'm like, okay, I'll say it. It comes out in the cards, but I think we've seen it enough, but okay. But here it is, so Michael with patience, Gabriel with inspiration, spirit, sperm, sermon, spermin, inspire, expire, okay, the breath of life, the in and out, the flow of the breath of life. the communication of light, the communication of life, yeah, through the light, that exchange, giving and receiving of the light. So be inspired through all of this and have patience with yourself and one another. Find peace. Be the humble bumble. And what was... Oh, yeah, Raziel with faith. Faith and willpower. Yeah. Oh, wow. Okie dokie. Donkey chokies. Okay. I like to say okie donkey. So, whispers of love. Actually, let's pay spirit, since there's quite a few Jesus cards in here. Let's pay our galactic family some respect. And then some whispers of love, the whispers of the heart. So, Spirit Oracle. Card, what message do you have for the Twin Flame Collective today? This is a sticky deck. Sticky, sticky. Oh, I see Kuan Yin already. Positive. Out. Okay, I'm just playing around here. We're having a sexy, fun, flirty, loving, romantic, ecstatic, blissful Twin Flame yummy yab yum reading. Yeah, especially for those of you who are really feeling your twin or just really feeling yourself right now, like, this reading's for you. And I mean feeling yourself truly, not like ego, like you're really nurturing and nourishing your soul and listening to your heart and going with your divine guidance. Always first and foremost, putting God first, Creator. So what card does... All right, there we... Oh, I knew it. I was like, something's... Oh, wow, I was going to say something sexy and passionate. Okay, so passion came out. Look at all that. Va-va-voom. Root chakra with the red, and then we have... so that's the Muladhara. Then we have the Manipura with the yellow, the solar plexus, and look what was on top when that shot out. Hubba, 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 bubba. Oh, yeah. Hello. Sacred sexual. What's on the bottom? Sex magic, baby. Yeah, magic. Magic, blessings, transformation, a blessing in disguise is coming your way. Keep an open heart and mind. An influx of sexual energy is coming your way. All this coming your way. Embracing both masculine and feminine aspects of the self creates wholeness. It is safe for you to express your sexuality in whatever way you choose, provided you do it lovingly. That's what I've been asking the angels. I'm like, you guys will tell me when it's time for all the next step and the next step and the next step. So, but that's why I was called to do this reading. I was kind of like, yeah, especially this deck was calling me. Then the journey of love, like the kind of romantic and the new moon coming up. So, yeah, magic on the bottom. See the third eye? Okay, the moon. golden moon behind her. Looks like a third eye activation. Yeah. Golden and that violet. The violet red, fuchsia red. So, not fuchsia necessarily, but like that Cabernet or Merlot, like burgundy. Beautiful. And the back of the card. So, what was the color on here? Yeah, kind of the same color, a little bit deeper rose red on that one. Like mauve-y. Beautiful. Lots of red and passion. Hello. Cha-ching, ching, chang-a-tang, orangutan. We're a bunch of monkeys. Bunch of humping monkeys. Oh, look at her head, too, with that, okay, just like that magic card. Yeah, sex magic. Love, sexual energy, passions aroused, vital life force, kundalini, the sun, giver of life, strength, a gift, new infusion of energy, something beyond your control, surrender. I'm a dork. I'm just a big geek dork, nerd. Well, I guess geeks and nerds are like smart. Yeah, I'm just a dork. I'm just a goofball. So, very wise one. Very wise goofball. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, about the wise part, I don't know. We'll see when we get to the end, and we'll see how much we remembered. Okay. Passion. Ah! Va-va-va-voom. I love it. Oh. 20s, I love it. I feel some of you really, where I'm at right now. Just really loving your twin. And hello, it's set up perfectly for when they're like going through dark night of the soul, kind of, And, so for those whose masculines are doing that, if the feminine who are open to receiving their divine guidance and then executing and implementing it, you'll be holding those higher vibrations for your masculine while they do this. Inspiration, this passion, sexual energy, very peaceful and patient. Love is patient, love is kind, always. So, what card does the Whispers of Love Oracle deck have for us today? Angels, yes, our benevolent team. The ones who love us and we love them. The Elyon, the Elohim. The betwixt and between, the green esteem. See what we get here. These are very sweet messages. So we have sweetness, divine love, sweet love, passionate love, the peace that the love of the earth brings you with the trees, the protective guiding love of the angels. Yeah, I have big hands, but not that big. These getting a little bit. So, one card, please, from the Whispers of Love. What do you got for us? Okay, one flipped over. Ah! I love it. Let me get all these here. Where'd you go, Arrow? Okay. Good beans. All right, let's get these. Oh, look what... This is interesting, because, look, it says... So... These are all facing down. I grabbed all these that were scattered facing down, but one was facing up. But see, there's faith again. Okay. And the chunk that was in my hand, honesty is essential. On the bottom, honesty is essential. And the top, receive with love and appreciation. Oh, have faith, and the top of that chunk was true love. Have faith. This is true love. No more doubting. No more Seven of Cups. No more doubt. No more fear. No more feeling disconnected, abandoned, alone, separated. No more, you know. No more. It's lies. Because look. And it's the tree people too. Oh, it's card number 28. So, okay, 8, balance in the heart, 3 chakras above, 3 chakras below, right in the 4th chakra, the one of the earth that connects us to the earth, connects us to each other. The trees intertwine, the dendritic nature, one pipeline, one bloodline, one heartbeat. There is a connection of love that defines explanation, the union of hearts. Let me just see if there's a key word. Here, I opened right up to page 22, card number 7. Which says the only thing that is real is love. So, the union of hearts. This is so special, unique, and cannot be defined in words. This is love that is comfortable and fits perfectly. It can be between parents and children, in a romantic relationship, or in a special friendship. Oh, and this is for the romantic relationship, babies. That's who this reading is for. Wow. All these flowers all over her. Yeah, blossoming. It's almost like these look like clouds and stuff, but they almost look like mountains, like the landscape of heaven, okay, meeting the earth. Masculine and the feminine intertwined. Enter the intertwining. Oh, and remember, it's, yeah, linden, the rope, the inner bark too. Oh, wow. We don't want to make this too long. Let's not have too many synchronicities just in the cards. We've got enough synchronicities today. Yo, whoa. Okay. Sacred rebels. For you rebels out there who are like all sacred and stuff. Sacral chakra, Gabriel. Of course, Gabriel. Okay, with the passion, with the fire, with the fiery passion, the fashion. Here. So, sacred rebels, what do you have for us? Linden. That's interesting because I was just dreaming about I had a dream where my mom, my sister, my younger sister, one who's alive, and her boyfriend, so their household, and me and my twin were there. So the mitochondria, Gabriel, okay, the grandmothers, the mothers, the mitochondria, the mother. And this is why the, like Mexican, you know, their bloodlines, they have like 15 last names, and it's all from the mother's side. They take their mother's name, but they also take their grandmother's, great-grand, so that, you know, they remember their mitochondria, okay? And that is your memory. Your past lives, all that fire, Gabriel. Okay, the womb, the sacral chakra. So what card does the sacred rebel Like Gebel, like Geber, like Gabriel. What is it? 3 degrees of Gabriel. 4, whatever. Okay, we got one there. Softly, softly, the tender touch. Oh, God. 2, okay. 10 and 2, 10 and 2. Hands on the wheel, hands on the wheel. Okay, 2 times 10, yeah. So, oh, wow. Softly, softly, the tender touch, and on the top, collaborative dreaming. 2 and 8. So that's 10. Collaborative yeah. Yep. That's for sure. What card did we actually get here? Restore and replenish. 38 reduces to an 11. Yeah, cocooning. Incubation. Yes, the womb, the nucleus. This rebirth. So, for both masculine and feminine, you know, but masculine, I think, going through a dark night of the soul, they have certain things they need to do to restore and replenish, and then the feminine twin anchoring those virtues that need to be anchored to support him while he's doing that. You also need to restore and replenish in your own ways. Okay? Make sure that you're not doing it out of ego, lack, codependency, anything like that. Okay? Make sure it's balanced. And then it's like, you know, sexual energy, all this passion, right? You need to go eat a sandwich after. Just saying. I'm usually hungry all the time. Because I have a high metabolism. Yeah. I have a high metabolism. Yep. That's why. Oh, I made delicious veggie soup. Green beans, black beans. What else did I put in there? Oh, lots of carrots. Kind of like a carrot and bean stew. Tomato paste, which makes it really good. Tons of turmeric. Some good sunflower, organic cold pressed, non-GMO sunflower oil. Some amaranth to make it stewy. And or just organic spices. Garlic, organic granulated garlic and onion and turmeric and cayenne and paprika. Fresh ground black pepper, really good salt. What other spice did we have in there? Oh yeah, organic oregano, dried oregano. No, not ready yet. Okay. So 1 card, please, from the Isis Oracle. What card would you like to give us? I think I'll read this one and the Journey of Love one. Depending on what comes out here. I don't think I've even read... I might have read... Yeah. Usually just do it intuitively, but... Yeah, we do it intuitively. It's not like we really... Right? All these things we just know intrinsically. We don't have to be taught. If we just observe and get in the stillness and silence and listen to the whispers of our heart and the heartbeat of the earth. Oh, we have magic and ritual on the on the bottom, excuse me. Crafting sacred practice. Yeah, routine. This is what I'm trying to be more self-disciplined and routine. Just like how the days and cycles are. So I want to be like, you know, more in tune. So magic. Eye of Horus. Awakening divine perception. On the top. The eye, the womb. Divine perception. Receiving the light. Receiving, perceiving. So, I almost was going to say space, but it says practice, crafting sacred practice, but creating a sacred space is very important. I have a sacred space, like, more than one. Have one in your yard, have one in your, you know, have your room definitely be a sacred space where the area where you sleep at night, you know. Hopefully you're sleeping at night when you're supposed to be. Oh, Queen of Heaven, blessing from the divine Empress of the skies. And all these big round, okay, messages coming in, okay, from the light sources, the angels. Okay, so open up to the key of life. I'm like, oh yeah, it's in alphabetical order because there's no numbers. No, okay. Oh, I just saw proper burial. Ooh, serpent of fire. Okay, we went too far, right? Blessing from the Divine Empress of the Skies. This is page 139 and 140. So I won't, yeah, so that, oh, it's pretty quick. I won't read the incantation and meditation and all that. I'll just read the definition for the card. The Queen of Heaven, the Divine Empress of the Skies, acknowledges your feminine authority now. As a man or a woman, you have a life path, capital L, capital P, LP, your LP. You have a life path of spiritual leadership to bring qualities of mercy, compassion, and wisdom into the world. Yeah, these higher virtues. Okay. The Oracle of the Queen of Heaven is a confirmation of your feminine leadership and spiritual authority, whether in male or female body this lifetime. Isis means throne, and in her presence and in her presence and blessing, as Divine Empress of the Skies, she offers initiates of the light, men and women, great feminine spiritual power. Feminine spiritual authority occurs when power is tempered with mercy, wisdom, compassion, and love. Oh, this is what's coming in, yo, and I love it so. Okay, my throat's getting a little hoarse, my mouth's getting dry, but it's okay, we're gonna keep going. Mercy, wisdom, compassion, and love. It is inspired, inspiration. It is inspired spiritual leadership through the heart and a model of power and authority that is based in empowerment rather than force or control. Isis, Queen of Heaven, calls you to ascend to the throne of feminine leadership within your own being, that you may fulfill your life mission and serve the divine feminine on this planet from a place of inner spiritual authority. This oracle is confirmation to step forward in leadership. if you have been considering doing so. It might be in connection with others, especially if you also drew the card of divine sisterhood. But you are also to realize that you are a capable spiritual leader in your own right, as you trust in the divine feminine values within. This new model of power is not about assuming authority over another, but about living your truth and integrity and leading by authentic example. There is great power here, and no false sense of responsibility for another, which could drain you and create dependency rather than growth in those you seek to empower through your leadership. You are encouraged to contemplate how you might step more fully into your own authority. Often this requires we make peace with the authority figures in our lives. Peace. Okay, be that rainbow that arcs over everything where peace is, above the chaos. Okay, peace with the authority figures in your lives, past and present, and how we have experienced those relationships, whether as supportive, truthful, and empowering, or as disempowering, shaming, or perhaps minimizing or inflating of our sense of grandiosity. Yeah, authority figures. Make peace with the authority figures in our lives, past and present. Okay, so past lives came up as the top card when the unicorn card shot out, and the last time I did pulled some oracle cards the other day, or yesterday, I can't remember, but that's what triggered me, was like, yeah, that's why I want to, like, you know, launch missiles at these damn planes targeting us, and yeah, you know, it's like, okay, so I have to make peace with that, because just so many lifetimes after lifetime, and then in this lifetime, okay, it's still occurring. So the authority figures, people teaching us who don't even know as much as us, who aren't as gifted in the spirit, but yet it's like, oh, you know, how do you make peace with that? Wow. Patience. That's why they're such high virtues, because they are not easily attained. Not at all. Not in the least. I mean, can you imagine? I don't even want to imagine, but okay. Oh. Healthy relationships with authority figures help us recognize where we can learn and perhaps be mentored by another, and where we too can help others learn and grow. Yeah, it pushes you to stand in your power with these higher virtues, because you're not really standing in your power, you're standing in ego when you're like pushing and battling. And so how do you just claim your authority and you stand like a tree? A tree is unmoved. Unless you know, naturally God decides that it's time for that tree to be consumed by the earth. And this is how we need to have more of a hands-off approach. It's like, oh, a hands-on approach. Yeah, I think we have too much of a hands-on approach. We need to have a little bit of a hands-off approach. You know, all this wanting to, like, have the authority over another. Yeah, that's really been triggering me. I've been working on triggering that out. Yes, this is what we're doing. So, through the eyes of the divine feminine, authority is not a question of hierarchy, with one more authoritative over another who has less authority. It is rather more like a circle of life where we all have different awareness, ability, and mastery to share with each other, together guiding each other into greater wholeness Each of us with our own spiritual responsibility for our growth and our own capacity to help others to the degree that we are willing and able. Making peace with authority figures, past and wow, I'm almost gonna cry because they just keep saying authority figures, and this was totally fucking triggering me today, man. I mean, it's been triggering me, but it really, like, the past life stuff and the like just connecting it, making peace with it, connecting it all and making peace with it. So it has to come up, and you got to be triggered for it to come up so you can analyze it. So, okay, right? So, yeah, okay, cool. That's what we're doing. Making peace with authority figures, past and present, often involves pulling back the unconscious projection of our own authority, divinity, and strength upon those persons, seeing them as belonging to ourselves and allowing the other to be more human. It may involve recognizing the gifts and the human failings of the authority figure and within ourselves in that moment. Seeing the grace Gabriel, seeing the grace involved as two people with limited consciousness attempted a relationship. There will always be gifts and learning on both sides of the relationship. Allow the release of forgiveness that comes with compassion and the freedom that willingness to grow within brings, so that your relationship to authority within and externally can be healed and transformed. Wow, yeah. I'm glad I read that. I'm glad I was called to read that, because I personally needed to hear that, because that was right in alignment with what. Wow. I'm glad that's almost the last card, because that was heavy. But yeah, it's good. Good, not bad, heavy. Just, it's heavy. It was a big one. That's a big one coming up for me right now. So I'm sure others are feeling it too. And then maybe they're not even consciously aware of it. And that's why I do what I do. And God guides me through it all. Because the more people are just aware of what's happening, the better off we'll be. The more just aware, more in your heart you are, the more aware you're going to be. And so that's my mission, just truth, aligning with truth. And that's where the heart is. And then that's where you don't have confusion, because you have access to truth. Not that it feels in it, but when you have truth, you have that clarity. Confusion is the thing, the lack of clarity is the thing that is so destructive. So we have this creative, passionate, sexual, magic energy flowing, very peaceful with the linden tree, the union of hearts, so very much of the heart, okay? Peaceful heart, love, very patient, very inspired, okay? A lot of energy, a lot of spirit. The divine supports this love. We need to self-love and self-nurture and self-soothe in very healthy, divinely guided ways. Balance from the heart, listening to our heart when we need to take care of our bodies, our homes, whatever it is. Even if you want to have a glass of wine or a beer once in a while, not a 40 ouncer, I'm saying. Research what a measured drink is for however strong of an alcoholic beverage you're drinking. We're adults. We're in control of ourselves. We stay empowered and in control. So it's about balance. So We don't want to polarize. We want to stay in the center of our heart. In our heart. That's our center. Keep our center. Keep your center. That's your heart. That's where we're balanced, harmonized with the earth and all, each other, ourselves. Drop into your heart. 68, that reduces to 14, reduces to 5. That's Archangel Gabriel. Drop into your heart. Hello. Ah, the void. So interesting, like, because in my dream, just one little snippet, and I shared it in one of the videos recently, but she said it was $40, but then it was 90 cents. So 40, the void, like she voided out what she, what the price was and gave me the, okay, so yeah, interesting. So that reduces to 4, which is of the earth too. So the earth is very much enveloping that void, that mother, that love, that patience, that nurturing. So trees, yeah. Oh, here's a 2 on the top. Within nothing, there is everything. Okay, and void is on the bottom. Within nothing, there is everything. Okay, and it said in the message for the Queen of Heaven, when 2 people, okay, so it's about partnership, and that it's a 2-year. So partnering up with whatever. Maybe it's you and the trees. Maybe it's you and the bumblebees today. Maybe it's you and your sacral chakra. Maybe it's you and the angels today. Maybe okay, it's always you and your heart, okay, but maybe you got to get into the void, into the womb, okay, and get into the nothingness where you can find everything. So, drop into your heart. That's pretty much self-explanatory. I don't think I need to read the book on that one, but that is the Journey of Love deck. So, well, I can't remember if these ones are extremely... No, they're not too long, actually. Maybe, oh, yeah, I was thinking of the Rumi. Is a bit long. Okay, so what number? 68. So I opened a 38, the Pearl Threaded. There is a place of light within that no darkness can touch. It cannot be shamed. It can never be made impure. It is never lost or darkened or unavailable to us, though we may forget sometimes, sitting in a darkened room and not realizing that we can stand up and walk into the light so close to us, just on the other side of the doorway to the heart. Whatever may arise, great joy, great sorrow, drop into your heart and offer it to the divine, gently bowing your forehead to your hands in prayer. Connect mind to heart. Let yourself have some peace. It wants you, you know. Peace wants you. Okay, so again, peace, okay, the heart, that's where we find peace. Connect mind to heart. See the stuff that comes into the mind, all that great pyramid, high vibrate, right? Connect it to your heart. Anchor it into the earth. Into your body. Let it ignite that passion, that sexual magic, that creative energy. And I was going to say, when my son's in trouble, when I've like told him like a million times, I'm like, okay, it's time out time, whatever. He'll like do that, like bury his face in his hands. So it's funny. That's exactly what I thought of when bowing your forehead to your hands and connect mind to heart. Let yourself have some peace. It wants you, you know. This oracle brings you an offering. The divine would like you to offer whatever is bringing your heart trouble or, of course, joy. The divine would like you to offer whatever is bringing your heart. Okay. The divine would like to receive this from you as a gift. Oh, okay. Okay, now I'm understanding why I'm like, I thought that was, okay. The divine would like to receive this from you as a gift. So whether it's trouble or joy, okay, release it all to God. Give it all up to your angels. That it may return to you some special blessing. Place your hands at your heart and in genuine reflection, perhaps you may choose to offer your heart burden or light now. Either will be joyfully received by the divine, and you shall be graced with a gift in return. Oh, either one. Either will be joyfully received by the divine, and you shall be graced with a gift in return. So basically, just God wants you to just give everything up to Him. Just give it all. You want to express it. Give it up to God. You'll get a blessing in return. Sometimes you call your best friend. You think you tell them something good, and then they're like in a pissy mood, and then they say something that's kind of has like a jealous tone to it or something. Okay. So you just want to share something joyful, and now it's like you're like, really? I should have just talked to God and gave it to my angel. Okay, so yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's never a letdown there. Okay, so put God first. Give it all up to your team. Give it all that. Man, I have so much fun talking to my angels all day long. I need to talk. I'm like, I gotta get out and talk to some real people sometimes, I guess. I mean, I think that maybe, is that the balanced, right? Normal, healthy, I mean, not normal, but the healthy, balanced heart thing to do. The heart-centered, balanced thing to do, right? I want to harmonize and do the right thing. Do the right thing. Okay, so here's the little poem. The dance to move beyond the feeling that draws me forward to a place born within that calls my soul to feel complete. Longing. Yes. Oh, the twin flame longing. Oh, isn't it divine? So we'll pull one from here, and then we'll be done with the oracle. Oracle reading. I was going to say oracle portion, but it may just be... We'll see. We'll see, we'll see, we'll see what feeling flows. Maybe we'll throw some to Rose. To Rose. Right. Made me just think of gyros, because the last time I was at Kmart, I'm like, ooh, there's a gyro shop right there. I knew there was the Chinese buffet place, but you can get like I don't do like all you can eat. I get the little container, like pay the whatever, and just get it to go. It ends up being more in the thing of food than I can actually eat at a buffet anyway, because I can't eat that much. So I end up getting more food that way. So plus buffets, that's just not a good way to eat. Because people will pay that, but then they're like, oh, all you can eat. Well, it should just be, you should still eat normally, Virgo, I analyze 18. Wasn't there an 18? Maybe that was the last reading. There's a 28, a 38, a 68. Okay, 8s are like... Oh, look at this. And there's another 20, or was there another 28? Or this is the 28. Okay. 28. 18. There's all these numbers ending in 8. Okay, and then there's 42. South Node. Life's debts. I almost was going to say debris. But okay, now that's so funny because I was saying the Rose thing, and then I was gonna start going into Leo, but I'm like, I always talk. Okay, the Lyran connection. Okay, we know, right? How big it is, right? With the sun and the, but it's like South Node. Here's Leo. Okay, the South Node. Life's debts, but debris, literally. So, okay, yeah, it looks like a big tower. Also, and I'm sorry, but this is a love reading. It looks like a penis, yo. Don't tell me that don't look like a penis, okay? That looks like a mofo penis. That looks like a big mountain penis. Rocky Mountain penis. Okay, sorry. Okay, so that reduces to 6. I'm just saying, Gabriel's number, again, 5s and 6s, but 6s is like, hello, passion. So, oh, but what was the one that came out? Oh. 4th house, roots. So 4th would be, let's see, Aries. And then it's Taurus. Gemini can't. Okay, that makes so much sense. Dude, roots of the blood, the earth, mother, the heart, 4th, 4. And that's Cancer. And that's so funny because I was just throwing a bunch of cards of the Chariot card. I'm like, there's a Cancer energy because I was talking about like the eyes. Oh, and remember the eye of Horus when was on the top or bottom, and then the void, and so Cancer, very much the mother, Ka and Ser, to see. I think that's Creer is to believe, Ser to I believe is to. Or is that a version of or conjunction, whatever it's called, of ear to go? Ser, I think, but CER or SER, Ser. But it's kind of like seer, also. Okay, seer, the crab hands. It's like the 2 eyes, the Mother Mary and the Mary Magdalene. Opens up, lets him out, and the other one opens up and lets him in. So the mother releases her son, and then the wife, the twin flame. Okay, so it just makes sense. Okay, and looks like a bunch of round. There's like is that a white? Kind of looks like a white owl. So owls been coming in, but doves too. But so it looks kind of like the cross between the two. It's like the wisdom of those higher virtues of the dove: hope, love, compassion, faith, all that. Okay, but the owl represents wisdom. Okay, so it's the wisdom of the divine feminine is all these higher virtues that the dove represents. Okay, and peace is coming up. Heart-centered peace, balance, peace. The linden tree, peace. That's the key word for peace. So Cancer, the peacekeeper, the super glue of the family is what I call it. And it like those crab hands, they latch on, right? So for this to have this abundant flowing, God, it almost, again, these like the penis shape, okay? This shape right here, it's kind of glary, but that one's a little bit more representational of the Trinity. So so all this being restored, resurrected, okay, so the habitation needs to be ready, okay, our bodies need to be prepared, the earth, all this, okay, for all these activations, ascension to take place, the unicorns to come back. They can't come back, the dragons can't come back if the ley lines aren't restored. See what I'm saying? How they're gonna be flying into windows. I'm just saying. So yeah, Cancer energy. And I'm a Cancer moon. So, and with this with the Virgo analyze energy, That reduces to 9, and 9 is like at the limit, like endings, what's got to go, like you need to figure out, analyze this, what, what's the junk pile, like garbage pile, what's the donation pile, and what's the keep pile, or what's the, give to family members first, like sort it out, get rid of it, figure out what needs to go energetically, all this. So, but as above, so below, with the tree there, I'm getting, so, spiritually, if you have stuff all energetically blocking your house and your body, everything's going to be reflected in the physical. So, oh, that's right. And then south node. So, okay, so that's what I'm saying. Like, okay, roots, get down deep into your roots. Okay, family, just bare bones, roots, you, your heart, your tribe, bare bones. Okay, so analyze what needs to go. I'm gonna shit it out the south node. So, and because, Leo's that fire, right? Burn it up. All right, there's your oracle reading. And I think that's pretty good and complete. I love you all so very much. Peace be upon you all, and blessings to each and every one.